Church leaders are on William Ruto's neck again. They are saying that Ruto should stop early campaign and focus with his main agenda, which he had to the people in the Republic of Kenya. Remember, as I was just analyzing Kisumu's visitation, I told you very well that the political campaign have started and it begins in Kisumu when Ruto visited Kisumu. Without wasting of time, let's listen to whatever church leaders are saying to the head of state.
The Evangelical Alliance of Kenya has cautioned against early campaigns and instead asked the government to fulfill promises made to Kenya during campaigns. The clergymen want the president to address the runaway corruption, high cost of living, among many challenges facing Kenyans.
Continues to undermine our development and erode public trust. The government's failure to decisively punish corrupt officials and recover stolen public funds is unacceptable. There seems to be a general feeling from Kenyans that the top leadership is involved in corruption, and that's why it is condoning this evil and shielding those who are found culpable, which may not be the case. It is time to walk the talk and be seen to slay the dragon of corruption in our country. Bold action is needed to restore integrity and confidence in governance and ensure justice for all citizens. The recent heated political events have left the nation deeply polarized. For example, what happened in Murang'a. This should not be repeated. The president must prioritize fostering unity and reconciliation. It's a symbol of unity in this country. Is it possible for all political rallies and early campaigns to be stopped at this time to avoid what we saw in Murang'a and some other places? During the campaign time, the president promised Kenyans a lot of things. The expectations of Kenyans were raised. The reality is that all could not be fulfilled at once. We advise, as the clergy, the president, if possible, to avoid making more promises at this time and instead focus in prioritizing flagship projects at those areas that are closer to the hearts of Kenyans and focus on delivering results of achievements. At this time, we need to have a scorecard of what has been achieved.
The story seems to be painful, and it seems to be very, very weird that whatever we are remaining with is dropping a political campaign, but we don't have that legitimate time to ensure that any Kenyan in the Republic of in the country get whatever he or she wants from the government. The clergies have talked about the taxation. The clergies have talked about the what we call early campaign, which hinders the growth in the country. The clergies have talked about several things, of which they are not a visitor things. They are not a strange things to us. They are things which we are fond of, and it is a characteristic from the politician. And now that is why I want to be very much brief and ask you a simple question. Do you think this political movement, which is now erupting in our country from UD administration, are they going to survive 2027 if the other promises which they had not been accomplished or not yet to be completed? I was just perusing one of my close friend, Mr. Dennis Itumbi, and other politicians, government statesmen and women, congratulating the head of state on various sectors, which is okay. There are some which he have completed, but most of the promises he have not yet completed them. And that is what the clergies are asking the head of state not to just beat around the bush, but to ensure that Kenyans get what he had promised them. In other words, they are raising alarm to any leader in this country to stop early campaigning and do something to the people in the Republic of Kenya. Regardless of the background you are coming from, it is now upon you to choose wisely when it's come to election. Don't be enticed with 500 shillings. Don't be enticed with 100 shillings. Don't be enticed on how this person is, luxurious is, the vehicles is using. But you must now remain focused and ask yourself, what is this man's vision and dream he have to the people? And that is this is where we fail. We never relaxed. Money is everything. Today, if I have that 10,000, visit the people of Nyanza, giving them 50 shillings. At the end, I'll be back in Nairobi, or I'll be back in Kisumu, or I'll be back in Kajiado. Whichever the place I stay in the country, then I've enticed their mind, saying, no, these people, they will say, no, this man is okay. He's giving us money. He's giving us money. So we must stop also this early campaign. We know that it's your right to campaign, but you must complete something first. When you start early campaign, it's like una campaign, unaendesha gari kwa flat. Kwani Kenya imegeuka imekuwa China? Juu China ndio wako na hiyo magari kama haya ya kuendesha kwa maji. That is what this administration is trying to show us. The UD administration, you must avoid this. And you've seen clergies are also condemning you and questioning you. It is now upon you to know what you want to do to the people in the Republic of Kenya. That is a straight point, and it's a coded message from the church leaders. I rest my case at this point, and I wish you all the best. Let's meet on another political discussion. Bye-bye.